Hello, good morning. I am disgustingly hungover. So I hope this comes out alright. I'll just babble my way through it. Oh, mind you, what would be the difference? um, this is a bloke I met down before I left in Cambridgeshire, before I left. A guy called Vance Wells. Now, the paper is called The River Porter. It's the freebie thing. It's not very big, but they've picked up a story. So you can just, I think you could just Google River Porter, Porter, River Porter. Yes. The story they've called a little local scandal. Now, Vance picked up on, because he's some sort of auditor, I think. So it does say in the thing what he is. But he's picked up on a shortfall in finances in Longstanton Parish Council. I do believe it is. Now the police did amazingly interview someone, but decided there was a lack of evidence, which rings remarkably similar bells to my case, because way back in the mists of time, a detective sergeant actually went into the council and came out and said, concluded in all professionality that it had probably gone in someone's pocket. And yes, it had gone in several people's pockets. But there you go. This is between, they reckon, £60,000 and £90,000 gone missing in this parish council. Doubtless to say that the police have tried to have him done for harassment, because he kept asking questions, which, as we know, is not allowed. And eventually a bunch of coppers, about 5 coppers, turned up at his door. No warrant, demanding to be let in. He wouldn't let them in without a warrant. Sensible bloke, not making the mistake I did. So then they got a van, turned up. Then they were going to smash his door in and drag him down the station. And then, because they didn't have anything at all, they left with their tails between their legs. As we saw a couple of times at my house. Once when they were practically chased out the street by the local residents because I'd handed a letter round saying they refused to investigate the local council for anything, which has been read out on the channel. This is a bit here. Mr. Wells is not put off lightly, because in April this year several police officers arrived at his house and threatened to break down his door if he didn't accompany them to the police station. Mr. Wells demanded to see the warrant, but none was forthcoming, and he refused to go with them. According to Mr. Wells, this episode was very distressing for his wife and neighbours, and the police have still not produced a warrant. No, because they lie. They don't have a warrant, because they're all liars. Because this is Cambridgeshire Police, obviously, and we know what they do. So it does say here, the River Porter has seen documented evidence of the above facts, and we also contacted Chief Constable Dean to ask if he'd seen the letter Mr. Wells had sent him. Well, I very much doubt you got a reply. There is bits in here about, the police haven't replied to this, and the Police Crime Commissioner hasn't replied to that. So, yes, the usual thieving scum at Cambridgeshire Police. Yes, it is Longstanton Parish Council. In Mr. Wells' own words, they had a meeting. The meeting ended in chaos, and I was eventually arrested and charged with harassment. Yes, because you're not allowed freedom of speech, as we know. So, yeah, look that up. The River Porter, a little local scandal. That's probably a better... There you go. That's backwards, but there you go. Issue 99, 26th of November, if you want to Google that. Oh, look, the local hotels housing more than 100 asylum seekers. Glad I moved out, really. I won't rip that up, actually, in case my laptop has adjusted its own volume again. Right. Thanks very much for watching.